Today we're going to be talking all about p-values. What are they? What aren't they? And where do they come from mathematically? Let's get into it. A p-value is very important in research statistics because we plan our conclusions to be based on the result of the p-value. We typically follow that if the p-value is less than 0.05, then we'll call it significant. But what does significance really mean? The intention of a p-value is to rule out the possibility that observed findings are due to chance and chance alone. Data are always different to some extent, so how can we discern a meaningful difference observed in data from something that is really truly unique to the sample and really not relevant to the big picture? That's what a p-value is trying to answer. What makes working with p-values difficult is there's a lot of different ways to calculate them. There are different tests designed around different characteristics of the data, but also if you try hard enough, you can pre-process the data to fit any test you want to use. And even outside of selecting a statistical test, you often have to choose a null hypothesis, which is how we codify our, differences due to chance in the equations. Really, that's what makes it difficult. The truth is, there's many different ways to test the same hypothesis using different methods. That's why this module, we're going to focus on the big picture, aware that there's many different mathematical ways that more or less boil down to doing the same thing. How should you do it? Ultimately, it all goes back to the research question. Who are you comparing to whom? Why? And how does that relate to your understandings about the data before you even start looking at numbers? If you can figure this out, the rest it's just arithmetic at that point. And if you're not sure how to answer these questions, you might want to do some more planning before you get into it. If you need specific help with calculating and interpreting p-values, be sure to contact the office hours consultant. But that's the most important thing that sometimes gets lost in doing research. We often want our p-value to be significant because it is our hypothesis after all. But the goal of research is not to obtain a small p-value. The goal of research is to answer a question, and the p-value is just a mathematical way to accomplish that. If you think things through carefully and collect enough data, you should be confident that whatever answer you get, significant or not significant, it's an answer you can trust, which is as good as it gets in research.